The Maputo Protocol, as I think most of us know, deals with the rights of women in a way that is specific to the African context.
As a Kenyan lawyer, since the enactment of our constitution in 2010, we have progressively seen the use of the Maputo Protocol in court documents. We have a lot of lawyers who have cited the Maputo Protocol in their petitions and other court documents. And we have also subsequently seen judgments, progressive judgments on women's rights, where the courts have recited and used the Maputo Protocol to hold the state accountable, to hold the government accountable, and this for us is quite progressive.
Personally, for us, especially the work that we do at Think Young Women, I think the Maputo Protocol has played a huge role in advancing women's rights in the Gambia, especially when it comes to issues like FGM and child marriage. In our advocacy, we've always had this holistic approach where we don't only try to sensitize the communities about the effects of FGM, but we also try to educate them about the existence of the law, which had drawn its inspiration from the Maputo Protocol. The Gambia, for example, has a dualist legal system, so there's this issue of international treaties having to be domesticated before they can have a legal effect. So the Women's Amendment Act, which prohibits FGM, and also the Children's Amendment Act, which prohibits child marriage, have been domestication products of the Maputo Protocol.
Maputo Protocol is a very good teaching tool to advance, I think, the rights of women with a focus on Africa. And what the Maputo Protocol also does, I think it is focusing not only on the legal perspective, but it deals with issues such as stigmatization, the broader concept and context of education. In that way, I think it is a very inter and multidisciplinary document, and it lends itself also to understandings of rights that are not just legal, but embedded in many aspects of society and that require responses that are multifaceted and not only legal.
I would encourage a lot of Kenyan lawyers, a lot of civil society organizations to invoke the provisions of the Maputo Protocol in their work, not just in court litigation, but also in training members of the community, in engaging governments, and also just asking for their rights and reclaiming what really is within the protocol.
Currently, 40 countries have ratified the Maputo Protocol, but only 10 parties have reported on the Maputo Protocol, and so we want to encourage state parties to report under the Maputo Protocol. State reporting allows state parties to reflect on the challenges as well as the achievements that they have in terms of implementing the rights that are enshrined in the Maputo Protocol. It also allows them to have constructive engagement with the African Commission on Human and People's Rights. And so the state reporting process is a very important process in terms of making sure that women experience the rights as they should in accordance to the Maputo Protocol. But the African Commission has also issued guidelines to assist state parties as they report under the Maputo Protocol. These guidelines can be found on the African Commission website as well as on our website, the Center for Human Rights.
Obviously, there's much to celebrate, but there are a number of issues outstanding. In the first place, the Maputo Protocol has been ratified by 40 states. That leaves actually 15 member states of the African Union that still need to ratify. That's important that there is this solidarity around women's rights. But for me, more importantly, it's the lack of actual cases that still need to be submitted to both the African Commission and the African Court. As long as these rights are there on paper and have not been translated into actual disputes that give rise to the tangible realization of rights of women, I think it will always remain a bit elusive. So those are the challenges that we need to address.